Okay, so today we're going to do Iran vs. Israel in 1979. Iranian people overthrew their pro-Western leader Shah Mohammad Pahlavi and replaced him with the current supreme leader, Ayatollah Khomeini. This event is known as the 1979 Iranian Revolution. Now, this event had major consequences for the region because it basically kicked out a U.S. ally in the Middle East and replaced him with a radical Islamic fundamentalist. Iran started the 1980s with the Iran-Iraq War, which lasted for 8 years and ended with Iraq invading Iran. Then they fought a small 33-day war with the U.S. in the Persian Gulf in 1991 after the U.S. coalition bombed Iraq. And then they had a couple proxy wars with Israel and Lebanon in the 2000s and 2010s. The most recent one being the 2021 Israel-Palestine-Gaza war, where Iran supplied Hamas with rockets and drones to use against Israel. But throughout all this, Iran has also been developing nuclear weapons. They currently have a nuclear program that the UN and most Western countries believe is a cover for developing nuclear weapons. Iran has denied this claim and the existence of nuclear weapons numerous times. But many Israeli politicians and the current Israeli president believe that Iran is lying and that they are indeed developing nuclear weapons. This belief is what is known as the Iranian nuclear treaties. So, in 2024, things start to escalate. Tensions between Iran and Israel have been high since the Iranian nuclear program started in the early 2000s. But by 2024, the Iranian nuclear program has gotten so close to producing nuclear weapons that Israel can no longer tolerate it. So they bomb Iranian nuclear facilities, and this causes Iran to retaliate. This back and forth between Israel and Iran causes the entire Middle East to start to get involved. Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Jordan, and Egypt all get pulled into the conflict on Israel's side, while Iraq, Syria, and Yemen join Iran. By the end of 2024, the entire Middle East is at war. Then in January of 2025, Turkey and Russia get involved on Iran's side. On February, the US and the EU join the war on Israel's side. By March, the war has gone global, with both sides suffering massive casualties. But Israel is winning on the ground in the Middle East. However, Iran is winning in Europe and Asia. By May, Israel was on the brink of defeat when suddenly China gets involved. China sends in the People's Liberation Army to fight alongside Iran. This causes the entire Middle East to collapse and a new world order to emerge. Then, on June 1st, 2025, Israel launches its final stand, known as the Operation Rising Lion. Israel knows that they cannot win a war against Iran and China, but they also know that the US and the EU won't come to their rescue. So they make one final stand to try and take out as many Iranian and Chinese soldiers as possible. This buys some time for the Israelis to escape to safer countries like Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Eventually, the entire Jewish population flees to these countries, and Israel becomes a ghost nation. Alright everyone, that's the end of part 10. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button and subscribe for more content.